Hello everybody at Games You Loved. We're going back to the relentless difficulty of Ghouls and Ghosts. I'm going to try a 1 credit clear. See if I've still got it. So, what you notice from the start is that I've spawned this chest so I can get the magic armor. Lance is really good on this. It's quite an underrated. You think because you start with it, it's going to be rubbish, but it's a really solid, dependable weapon. What I'm going to do here is run all these through and then try and get a break with a guillotine timing, which I did. There we go. Duck, yep. I'm going to carry on through here. Come on. Now this bit, it's random. There's a bit of RNG as to when those flowers spawn, and also what direction the vines go in. Which is it? Well, it won't be an 80s video game without a bit of unfair RNG. Oh god, there we go. Oh god. See, that thing's twice as powerful, but the range is like rubbish. So it's a very tough weapon. Oh, touch that is. So the dagger, as you see there, probably the best weapon in the entire game. How it works with the weapons is they all kind of do a similar amount of damage. The only difference is that the sword does double damage but has half the range, and everything else, how effective it is based on firing range and firing ratio, how quick it will fire. Duck blade, how quick it'll fire, Jesus. So recently, I went on the Kane and Rince's second podcast, Sound of Play, episode 135, and I talked to my good friend Mr. Leon Cox about video game music, and one of the tunes I picked for my kind of Desert Island video game discs was this song, Village of Decay, which is just absolutely, well, it's just absolutely phenomenal, isn't it? That haunting minor key kind of Disney-esque kind of melody. Right, keep going. Past the red armor. And we'll try. And he might bounce between the two. Let's see what he does. There you go. There's no fair way to beat him, I'll be honest with you. Gotta be careful here. Try not. Oh, God. You always do run that risk, don't you? Sorry, I can do that. Come on. Right. Now, the key here is to try and get a couple of shots off here to kill that. Then you don't have to slow down as much. Oh god, I've got a lucky break with them two spawning. Come on. There we go, we'll take that. And onwards to the mighty Cerberus. This made easy by having the dagger. Oh, come on. And take that key for coming in. Good performance there. I was that psyched on getting this whole thing started. I didn't even say what we're doing or who we are or whatever. It is Ben Cartledge from 1 Credit Classics, by the way. Recently on my YouTube channel, 1 Credit Classics, I dedicated a large amount of my time to playing Ghouls N Ghosts. Well, anything from the franchise, really. I played Super Ghouls N Ghosts, did a 1 credit clear on that. And I played the arcade Ghouls N Ghosts, and got a really good clear on that as well. So check that out over on YouTube on 1 Credit Classics if you want to see this, but with loads more swearing, to be honest with you. I did lose my mind a little bit. But anyhow, let's go from here. Up through here, and what we need to try... Oh, God! I need to try and not get turned into a duck. That's such... You can see why I swore a lot, to be honest with you. I mean, that is absolute nonsense, isn't it? I can get armor back here, though. It's going to be tough. I need to you jump, like, quicker than you can actually run. So... I mean, I know I got it there, but I wouldn't have made that otherwise. I can still do this. Yeah, piece of cake. Absolute piece of cake. Now I've spawned that chest because how it works is on all the areas that come round, the first chest that you spawn will always be a sorcerer that'll try and turn you into a duck or an old man. But if you've already spawned one, and the next chest will be armor if you haven't got armor. So what we've done there is we've been able to kind of upgrade our armor a little bit. Having a suit of armor on this is obviously a massive part of the game. Oh, come on. I mean... Come on. Are we making out like I meant that? Alright, okay. Memo. We meant that. Alright. So fine. That was meant to happen. God almighty. Right, back to Gasuto. Let's have it, shall we, son? The deal with him is he'll just orbit kind of around you. Every now and then he'll do an invincible phase where he turns into kind of a bigger cloud like that. We'll just get out of the way. There we go. And then I'll take that key to get my armor back. And I'll come on in. Now this. Probably the toughest level in the game, to be honest. A lot of points. I was just about to go. A lot of points where you can get cheaply hit. As I got cheaply hit. Nice. I can get my armor back here, though. I should be able to. Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, that's good. Don't want that axe, you see. It's a terrible weapon for this part. Oh, God. It's alright. Still doable. Not easy, but doable. Should be a chest here. Is this going to be armor? No, is it F? Oh, firebomb. That's garbage. It's alright. Right. This is doable. Need to come in and then jump back. Spawn them. Are we alright here? Yeah. Oh, come on. Well, at least we go to the next bit now. I mean, I'm not going to say I meant to do that. I really didn't, but it did help us skip that little bit. So you find that, interestingly enough, if you watch people do speed runs, a lot of the strategies rely around getting hit, so you can skip big sectors. There's a big part of this you can skip. If you get hit, you can actually fall through that spike kind of bit. And back again. And let's go, shall we? I've got to be careful here with the eggs. This is the worrying bit here. These eggs. Hit by any of these, you're toast. Because you really can't afford to what's it. Right. To the middle. This is second to last boss, not included. This is one of the hardest bosses in the entire game, really. Just because there's a lot going on. But you can kind of do this, like there, you see. But what I've got to make sure I've got to make sure I don't kind of overcommit and get clipped. Come on. There we go. Oh, nice bit of graphical glitching as well. So it didn't show the platform there. Right, let's get some shots off quick and then get up and get gone. Right. Come on. There we go. Same again with them. He's going to come swooping in. The deal with these ones is I can get to the middle. And the swooping attack they normally do doesn't work. I'm kind of slightly lower than I should be. So when he does like a dive bomb type attack, you'll notice that I can kind of either duck or it'll just go over my head. Like that. And that. So it's not too bad, really. Nice. There's another two in there. It's a tough little section, this is. But the thing is, right, you can't risk getting another weapon, which you'd be able to kill him with easier. Because the dagger's the best weapon, but its magic's probably some of the worst. Because it doesn't actually do like a spell that gives you like... You can still miss with the other one. Do you know what I mean? It's just a slightly better version of... But then again, if they gave Dagger really good magic, it'd just be OP. There'd be no point in using anything else, really. Don't want too bad. Right. Well, onwards and upwards. Where else? Let's kill him out. And let's go. Right. Up and round. Now, what I've got to try and do here is... see if he comes back. Can I get... yeah, I can get in there. Be aware of the fact that this is going to come down here, and then we've just got to remember where we're going. So, gonna wait there. There you go. Go one more, and then I'll go. Right, now. Try and kill him quickly. Yeah, before he gets the flame off. Now here, right, such a big part of this is luck. It all depends on what direction these shielders fire these fireballs. Do you know what I mean? Complete luck. Oh, that wasn't... I had to say it, didn't I? I jinxed myself. Right. Is there... yeah, we'll have that. This is still doable. Nice. I should have... oh, Jesus. Should have a bit more room now. The mini Gasutos. As long as you get a good pattern with them, you're fine usually. The problem I've got now is one of these might go invincible. He might do. Yeah. It's not too bad though because there's only one left. If there's more than one and they go invincible, as you might imagine, it's an absolute nightmare. Yeah. Get the golden armor back. Right, that's good for me. See if you go by the ladder, he can't really get you. And onwards. This weapon really good for Lord of the Flies. See if he's got... oh, do you know what a pattern that was? Because it's ran... oh, look at that! I got the red jumping one behind me. Cool. Arthur, you've done well so far, but you will not be able to defeat Lucifer, who's behind the door. Go back to the... oh, yeah. Go back to the village and get the magic power from the goddess of battle. You couldn't have told me this at the start, could you? Arthur, put on your magic armor, I have, and open the magic box. I'm sure that the goddess will appear. Good luck, Arthur. I believe that you will defeat Lucifer. Well, you better hope I do, to be honest, because, I mean, you're not going anywhere. So now, right, if I'm in full armor like this, if I open a chest in full armor like this, what should happen, as long as it's not the first one, is the goddess of battle should appear. If the goddess of battle appears, we'll get the weapon that you need to finish the game. Now, you can get the goddess, you can get this weapon at any point. Here she is. So you can get this at any point, the goddess bracelet. It doesn't look very good, but it is super powerful. Super powerful. Oh, extra life, I'll take that. Nice. Bit of a rarity. The only thing that makes it hard for these bits is it sometimes gets clipped on the top of the guillotine. Like there. Oh, God, I can't help it sometimes. Right, I need to get this jump right. See that though, how powerful that is. See, up at close range, it does twice as much damage. See how it's getting caught on the guillotine there. Can I don't even get past that, can I? No. Right, I might as well keep going. I'll show you another weapon anyhow. The discus. To be honest, not a bad weapon. Quite overlooked. Right, I wanted to do that jump so I could spawn that chest. Because if I can spawn that chest, that first one's going to be the magician. This one is going to be the armor. Discus not bad for this one because you can see it follows the contours of the land, which is good. And also as well, the firing rate isn't bad either. It's very, yeah, it's very overlooked, the discus, I think. It is annoying, the noises, don't get me wrong, but as a weapon, it's not too bad at all. Oh, God. Me and the sword. Come on. See, there should be golden armor here, should there? There you go, we'll take that. Now, unfortunately, the magic for the discus is some of the worst magic in the entire game, to be honest. You drop like a shield, and then projectiles can't go through it, but it does stack up as damage, so it's really hard to get to work proper, though. Like, do you know what I mean? It's practically impossible to use against him. That's why this is taking longer than before. There we go. I will take a key for coming in. Thank you very much. Oh, God. Stop yawning. Right. Village of Decay, second time. The thing with this as well, as I talk about RNG, some of the patterns you'll get here. I mean, look at this. I didn't have any then. I've had it before where I've had 3 at once. It's just what the machine's feeling like on the day. It feels like being an absolute clown to you then. Do you know what? There's very little you can do about it. Come on. Yeah, do you know what? I need to switch it out for the level 4, but it'll make certain bits of this a bit easier. Certainly this idiot. If I can close the distance on him, he's absolutely toast. Aramis hate this weapon. See, look at that. Done. Come on. Oh, Jesus. Also, with this, interestingly enough, you'll notice that if you get people at the right range, you're able to kind of you're able to knock projectiles out the air. But after a certain amount, it doesn't. So you see the way it kind of starts dead big and then goes small, like come on. At certain ranges, I mean, look at that toast. At certain ranges, it's rubbish because it's that small that projectiles will go through it. But like I say, if you get the distance and the timing of it right, it's really powerful. Really, it's the most powerful weapon in the game for me. But right, come on. I mean, as you can see, we're absolutely rinsing all this. Come on. Run, I'm just cursed with like hundreds of discuses. Might struggle. Oh, no. So you see there the way it blocked those projectiles. But this bit's dead handy except it just takes one. So for stuff like this, it just you can absolutely rinse stuff. Come on, keep it going. Right then, wait for this again. Let's go in over the top. Jump, I don't know why I did that, I didn't need that treasure chest. But still, you never know with this game. Can't be too careful. I mean, I had nothing there, whereas just absolute nonsense RNG here. Oh, God. See, I've had bits of really bad luck here, and then I've had bits of really good luck. It's giving me a lot of knives, though, and I don't need it yet. I need the knife on the next level, which makes me think it's not going to give it me. It's going to get, like, do you know what I mean? Torch or something. Now, same with this, but the thing is, what you need to do is get a bit closer. There you go, you see. You get a bit closer to his kind of orbit pattern with the Psycho Cannon, you can absolutely shred him. Right, let's do this. Let's not die this time, eh? Come on. Right, that's, you see, didn't take that bullet, did it? But then the line was a little bit different, so it's madness. Oh, my small dog. I don't know if you heard him there. Bless him. I've got 2 dogs, both Dachshunds. One's one. His name's Larry, and he's adorable. And one's 5, who we fostered, called Bertie, and he's the one who's a bit aggy all the time. Bless him. Proper little man syndrome. Adorable though. If you follow me on Twitter, this is a nice little plug. If you follow me on Twitter at #1 Credit Classics. There's loads of photos of my dogs up on there. Right. But they do give me good luck. Right, where's this one I'm supposed to spawn? Here he is. There you go, you're not getting me this time. See, this bit's a bit tough because you've got to make sure with the spawn. I find as well that it's easy to do a standing jump for those ones. Come on. Oh. It's not ideal, but there are a lot of chests on this bit, so... let's have a look. Now that should be armor, right? Yeah. And there's another chest down here. Here, I think. Is there? Yeah. Come on. Oh, touch. This is on here. Come on. I just need to execute well in here. That's not... Come on. Come on, no eggs, no eggs. Just one there. Oh, no. It's alright. Yeah, we're fine there. Jeez. Right. Come on. Oh, God. Yeah, I didn't have a chance there, really. See, get in the middle. Get in the middle heart thing is kind of got to be, and I've done it wrong here. It's kind of got to be your priority because all the others, you can get to kind of, you can get to a safe spot. Sorry if I didn't say a lot. There we go. Now I can get down the side here, you see, and take that. And now all I need to do is not be worried. And then get down the bottom here quickly. Oh, I don't want to get that. Oh, I am. Come on. Oh, God, now. God almighty, that was tense, wasn't it? Right. I'll tell you what, it's so weird, but doing this like 1 credit is so much more enjoyable than doing it like one so much less like pressure than doing it 1 live. Don't get me wrong, it's still I've still burned a lot of efforts trying to get it this far, to be honest with you. But when I got to when I did this on 1 live for my channel, 1 Credit Classics, I nearly had a heart attack when I got here. There you go. Right, still doable. I need to execute really well here, and then what I need to do is I need to make sure. Come on. I don't get it. Because I can spawn a chest here. I think. Fall down here, is it? Yes. To get the golden armor. Now I need 1 more chest. To get the goddess bracelet. Let's go. Oh, God. Come on. Nice. Suicide run from him, wasn't it? Right, this is on here. Come on. Right, where is it? There. Goddess bracelet. Come on. Here we go. I shouldn't have really done that. The best protocol is that. To take him out underneath, because with the goddess bracelet you can take him out in like 3 hits, basically. Like with this cat, do you know what I mean? Didn't get near me. Come on, remember the pattern. Wait, up 1, and then go. Go, go, go. Right. Nice. I need a bit of luck here, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? Complete luck. But you see there the way that block projects. See, the fireballs that he fired at blocked. At this kind of range, you don't have to take the risk, you see. Come on. Right, 2 more of these things. 1 here. And get his mate. Before his mate starts bleeding fire. Oh, God. Let's do those. Come on. Nice. This is doable. Well doable. Just got to execute. Let's get the shielder head gone. Nice. Oh, that's gone from it. Oh, God. Oh, God, that could have been so cheap. Right, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Right, let's wreck him because I've got full armor. Come on. Oh, what a pattern that was. I've had... swings and roundabouts. I've had 2 really good patterns. Right, let's try doing this. I got it on the other clear on here. Let's try doing it without getting here. Just stay, like, just off center. Come on. You got long left. There you go. And that, my very good friends, is a 1 credit clear of Ghouls N Ghosts, the arcade version. Oh, I'm happy with that. Not that far off being no death either, was it? When did we die? Can't remember. First loop, I think. Princess back to life, is she? Congratulations. Thanks. Lucifer restored the ghoul. I'll ignore the fact that says Goots. Restored the Ghouls N Ghosts world, which had vanished 3 years ago. Arthur has finally defeated Lucifer, who is enjoying the reputation of the strongest in the world. World's strongest demon. Like Lucifer Puzanowski or something. Arthur had known at the time when he defeated the demon that the Ghouls N Ghosts world will be restored someday. That's got to be done. It's like one of those jobs you do when you think, I'm going to have to do that again properly at some point. It's like when you paper over something, there's a massive crack in the plastic. Like, nah. He prepared for the enemy by improving weapons and giving magic power to each weapon. If it had not been for the magic power, even Arthur could have been defeated long before without an E. He reached Lucifer. On top of the magic power, Arthur obtained the Psycho Cannon from St. Michael. Then, after a dreadful battle, that always makes me laugh, dreadful, he finally defeated Lucifer. People's souls, which had been capled in Lucifer's body, were released, and the princess of Hos was revived. The earth has been restored to its peaceful self. I mean, that's a great story, isn't it? Thanks to Knight Arthur. However, there's always a however, isn't there? There is no reason the Ghouls N Ghosts world will not be restored by someone someday. Is Arthur's battle truly over? And that is that, my friends. Thank you once again to all the lovely people at Games You Loved for these guest spots. Do you know what I mean? I've done a couple now. I haven't done one for a while though, just because I've been really busy and like I say, 1 Credit Classics. We're putting 2 videos a week out now, so like I've had less time to do bits and pieces of other stuff. But yeah, there's such a cool bunch of people, and there was like retweeting my like videos and you know what I mean. And yeah, they're a good bunch. So like it's really nice to get the opportunity to do some cool kind of some cool guest stuff. A bit about my channel, just while we watch this ending sequence. So the channel's 1 Credit Classics, and it's me, Ben. And what I do is I beat games like this on 1 credit. Sometimes I do it on 1 life, depending on how good I am, really, the various games. But there's a video out every Wednesday, and there is a video out every Saturday as well. The Wednesday ones are full episodes. The Saturday ones are kind of like bonus content-y kind of stuff. So it might be stuff we've already done, but done with a bit of a twist. All kinds of different things, really. It might be niche versions, so it might be like the Japanese version of a game we've already done or something like that. But this is who we are and what we do. On the 1 Credit Classics YouTube channel, if you just go on YouTube and put 1 Credit Classics in, you'll find us. You will see a couple of links on there. We've got a Amazon affiliate scheme. So if you shop on Amazon, if you use that link, it doesn't cost. That's such rubbish. You would have died there. If you yes, we've got an Amazon affiliate link. If you use that link, what happens is it doesn't cost you anything, and anytime you buy something, the channel gets a small kind of kickback. And we've also got a Patreon, and if you sign up for that, what you get is you get your name in the credits of every video, and I'll also send you out a welcome pack depending on what level you kind of donate at. I'm going to put a video up explaining it all soon, but basically I've got like a load of merchandise made, all kinds of cool stuff. So like if you give a little bit more, then I'll send you some really cool stuff out in the post. But that's Ghouls N Ghosts, and that's us and kind of who we are here at 1 Credit Classics. If you like these kind of games, and who doesn't really, Ghouls N Ghosts is absolute quality. then you should come check us out. Once again, as I said before, thank you very much. I'm Bobby Name. Ah, decent. Yeah, once again, thanks to everybody who's taken the time to watch this. Thanks to everybody who has gone to my channel from this and checked stuff out, and thanks to everybody at Games You Love. Like I say, a great bunch of people. I'm going to drink some tea, see what my small dog's doing, probably eat a bit of toast. You take very good care of yourselves, and I'll see you all soon.